guys started.
It's how we want to play. And I just got a great text from a buddy of mine. If Ash doesn't get in foul trouble and Nate is right, you guys are fine. And when EJ plays the way he plays, you got a chance. So we're still not quite there. We got to get a couple more guys playing better. And basically, what EJ did is what my vision for him is. Notice he didn't take many jump shots, and the ones he did. Anybody watch the game? He missed. But everything else was at the rim, at the rim, at the rim. He squared up and drove the ball. And that's all we've been trying to get him to do. Play through bumps, want to get hit. Go and ones. How about that one where the guy grabbed his arm and he still made it? How about that block down the other end? EJ was ridiculous. That's my vision of him. That's what I think he is. Now, why do you think he was able to do that?
Scouts are watching.
What have we been doing with him? Conditioning. They don't like it. It hurts. It's hard. The conditioning is starting to pay off. Now he's got to step on the gas and even go farther.
You may have answered this partially, but when Nick and EJ have huge games, they're not huge physical specimens. How do they counteract when they're going against somebody that strong?
They got to hit first. They got to want contact. They got to play lower than the other guy. They can outrun people, which means they can react quicker to what's happening, which is what Kyle said. They outrun the big. Now you are in control of what's about to happen. If he's outrunning you because you're not in really good shape and you let go of the rope, you're tired after 3 runs, you're behind everything, and now you look like you're getting thrown around. Both Nick and EJ are becoming conditioned, big athletes. We just got to take that to another level. You know, what I'm happy, and again, those last 8 or 10 fouls that they fouled purposely, but we made free throws. That's big. I mean, we went up and knocked free throws down. Nick made his, Emmanuel made his, Ashley made his. You know, when a team's trying to foul you, you got to be able to say, you're not winning this way, we'll make these. And that was big for us.
Nate get his shoulder pop back in and come back out and block a shot?
I didn't ask him.
Do you know any stats going forward?
I just said, can you play? He said yes. All right, go in.
Question, guys. John Front.
John, given the way the Mississippi State plays, how much did you challenge Nick and EJ to respond physically after what happened?
We did drills for 2 days. Same drills we did before Auburn. For 2 days about you must be lower than they are. If you're standing straight up and down, or as Kyle would say, erect, you are going to get knocked around. That's just what's going to happen. Bend down, get low.
Playing low and being in great condition, is that harder for big men?
Yes. Yeah.
How much harder?
It's kind of like lifting. So when they're your size lifting, they lift like that, okay? And when you're their size and you have to lift, you got long muscles. Daryl, little short muscles. long muscles. And it's the same, the lungs. Big guys develop later. Like EJ, it's taken him a little time. So what? What is the issue? It's taken him longer. I had a guy hit me today and said it's the first time I saw EJ smiling on the court because he's in shape. You know what you look like when you're out of shape? You're not smiling. You're like looking like you're. He's now out there alert and focused and ready. And when he needs a break, he says, "Give me a minute." And I tell him, "Go back in when you want to go back in." And then he'll walk up and go in. That's what he is. He is a premier player, one of the best players in the country. He's just not done it yet. But tonight was that first step. Now build on it. Now you're going up. You're playing at Tennessee, hard place to play. They just won tonight on the road. Rick's got his guys playing better and better, and they're physical. They are physical. So,
Jerry on the left.
John, how about EJ's defense on Perry? How well do
Good.
you think he played that?
he did good. There was a couple times that he played behind him, but I thought what our guards did and how we played Perry was pretty effective. And we had spent 2 days. We started one way, and the staff talked me out of it, and I'm glad they did. Then we went another way, and I was fearful because we're small. And if you trap with both bigs, that means you got 3 little guys around the rim if he decides to shoot it and miss it. So we did some different things. We did that, and the guys, they did a good job. You see how important Ashton is to this team. You see his energy to start the game. I mean, it's this team, we can't afford him getting in foul trouble. And I keep saying, you cannot reach. Don't. It's not worth it. It's not worth the 1 steal when you go 5 times and 2 of them are fouls. It's just not worth it. So, thought he did a better job today.
Johnny on the right, Vince up top, one more.
John, the technical at the end, deserved or not deserved?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah. My thing is real simple. If an official, this is just my belief, I may be wrong in this, but if you miss a call and don't make a call, it don't matter what the coach does, take it. Take it. And so, you know, in that case, I did enough to deserve it. But we've had a couple games now. I'm getting kind of up to in here now. And so I got to stand up for these kids. I can't let stuff happen, or it's okay to, I'm not going to let that happen. Now, this crew tonight did a good job on this game, I thought. I mean, if they called them foul down here, they called a foul down here. You can't take the last 10 fouls they fouled us on purpose. You have to eliminate those. But, it was a physical game. They were physical, and guess what? We were physical.
Last on night.
Coach, you've always been a pretty vocal proponent of the extra pass. Saw a pretty obvious one tonight between Tyrese and Ashton in second half, and ended the night with 14 assists. Happy with those efforts?
Yeah, we're getting better. I mean, I thought Emmanuel took some shots. He like step backs. Just take it 2. It's not how we play anyway. And I thought he took one where the ball bounced out. We had another clock. He took one quick. But he's playing so well and playing with so much energy. And, you let him play through. But again, Keon's vital for this team. Johnny's vital for this team. Nate's vital for this team. Dante met with me. We're going to give him a little time to condition. I may start playing Dante. Came in and said, he went through a workout like with our team, like doing individuals, and I had never seen him go that hard, like ever. I went, that's who you are now? Are you ready to go? So, but what I don't want to do is use his year if I don't intend to play him. I'm not going to play him 30 seconds or a minute and then use a year. I won't do that to the kid. But we're down to 2 and the rent is due. And we can use one more guy.
All right, Coach,
Thank
thanks. Coach Allen up.